What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny. Back in here, one more reaction video, ladies and gentlemen. And today we got Dr. Bruce Lipton coming to the channel. And he is going to talk about the conscious and the subconscious mind and how we all have been programmed since birth, whether we know it or not. If this is your first time to the channel, get on in this thing, baby. As I love to say, we simply spirits encased in human flesh, trying to figure out life. Not nearly as divided or as demonic as the mainstream media tries to make it seem every single day. So if you dig what you hear in this video, from the doctor and myself, share this thing far and wide.
The reason, let's give a reason why programming occurs, okay? The brain is a computer, most powerful computer that humans have ever experienced. But it has parallels to computers. And number one is this. In the old days, when you would buy a computer before they put the programs in, you could bring it home, brand new computer, plug it in, push start, boots up, screen's on, and I say, do something. And people, well, no, I can't do anything. So you got a brand new computer. No. First, you have to put programs into a computer before you can use that computer. The brain of a human is the same thing. The screen lights up in the last trimester of pregnancy. It's ready, but there are no programs. So the first 7 years of a child's life is the brain is not operating at the higher level of consciousness, higher level, higher vibration. That's what we talk about. We put wires on a person's head, electroencephalograph, read brain function. A child up through 7 is not operating at consciousness except for a little bit. It's primarily operating at a lower vibration called theta. And I said, well, what is theta? I say, it's expressed as imagination. So that's how children can have a tea party and they pour nothing into the cup and then they drink the nothing and then they explain how that was the best tea they ever had.
Hey, shout out to all my dads that be having tea parties with their daughters.
Or a child rides a broom saying it's a horse. In the child's mind, that is not a broom, it's a horse. But it's mixing imagination and reality. But theta is hypnosis. And the significance of that is children have to learn how to become a member of a family, the rules. Member of a community, the rules. I go, how can an infant, a young kid, learn these rules? They can't go to school, they can't read the book and all that. And I say, you don't have to. Nature provided theta, hypnosis, so that they can observe the parents, the family, and the community. Just observe their behavior and download those as programs. Age 7, then that's when they start to become more conscious and engaging themselves. So the first 7 years is programming, and then after that, we play, actually, unfortunately, 5% of our life from our creative conscious mind, 95% from the program. Interesting point. Is this a new idea? And I go, 400 years, the Jesuits have told their followers, give me a child until it is 7, and I will show you the man. And what they knew is...
Look at that. Give me a child till it's 7, I'll show you the man. Do you know how you were programmed the first 7 years of your life? I don't. I didn't go to daycare. I was at home with my mama. We lived in the projects in Kansas City, Kansas. Then we moved with my grandma. Then we moved to the homeless shelter. Then we got our Section 8. But there was a lot of trauma in that first 7 years of my life that shaped me, and I had to reevaluate the way I looked at life. As I got over, I had to see what I needed to keep with me, and I had to discard the negative habits and negative traits. Have you done that to yourself? And then also think about the children of the world right now, that if you go to public school, the minute you're in kindergarten, they telling you can question your sexuality if you're a boy or a girl. They telling you because you black, you don't get shot by a cop. They telling you because you're a young white kid that you're a white supremacist. So subconsciously, look what we doing to children already. My son said he accidentally walked into the wrong bathroom and then walked out of it. And the teacher said, it's okay. If you feel like a girl today, you can go in that bathroom. What does that do to his head in the 3rd grade? You get what I'm saying? We understand how fragile the brain is, how fragile the mind is. And we're going to go back to Tupac because he had thug life tatted across his stomach. The hate you give little infants fucks everybody. The more we keep confusing kids' brains of you black, you this, you white, you this, if you're biracial, you this, we are destroying humanity with throwing these concepts at children. Whatever adults want to do in the privacy of their bedroom, whatever sexuality, whatever kinks they got going on, that's cool. But I think every person with an open, logical mind understands this is the last thing children need to be discussing. I'm a father of 7. None of them are up there questioning their gender right now. When I was 7, 8 years old, I wanted to be probably the white Power Ranger. Or the red Power Ranger was kind of dope too. I really liked Shawn Michaels as a kid. But what we're doing right now is poisoning the brains of the youth, a.k.a. downloading viruses onto brand new computers. So it is up to us, the adults in the world, parents, teachers, guardians, role models, whatever it is, to make sure that you're planting positive seeds into these children. Because every seed that's planted in those first 7 years, it has to manifest. And if you're an adult watching this video, look inside yourself. If you got anger, if you have rage, if you have anxiety, if you have depression, if you have mood swings, look inside yourself and see when were these traits put inside of you. And try to break those negative habits. Grab you a Bible, pray. Read James Allen, As a Man Thinketh. He said, if you would guard your body, guard your mind. What's going into your mind on a daily basis? What's going into your children's mind? What's going into your wife's mind? Energy is real. And it's time for us to pay attention to what we're consuming so we can have a healthier society. Because right now we have an extremely sick society. But we can listen to Dr. Bruce and say, oh, our society has been poisoned consciously. And unconsciously, a lot of people don't realize they're destroying themselves while destroying their family and their children, their community. But that's cool. I'm going to be the light. And that's why I make content like this, so you can look inside yourself and see what's going on. Am I a part of the problem? And I'm not perfect. I'm going to keep growing. I'm going to keep evolving. And in 5 years, I'll look back and say, man, I didn't know that and I didn't know that. But I'm willing to step out and look around and say, what's really going on? Why do we have so many? Why is anxiety higher than what it's ever been? Why is depression higher than it's ever been? When people are living a better material life than they've ever had before. Everybody got a car. Everybody got a house. Everyone has thousands of friends online. But they're missing real human connection. That's where the sadness is coming in. So I encourage parents to spend more time with your children. Turn the TV off. Get away from technology. Go on walks in nature. Drink water. Exercise together. Stretch. Laugh. Joke. Play hangman. Do crossword puzzles. But this technology is overloading us. And you know how you eat too much food sometimes and you just need to go to the bathroom and take a poop? A lot of individuals in the world need a mental poop. They need to just let their brain just rest and recharge and reevaluate what's going on around them. Spirit is perfect, therefore you are perfect. In the same way you overcome a sickness and get that virus out your body, mentally it's time for a lot of individuals to get the virus out of their head so they can walk around and start helping humanity heal itself like I'm doing. One reaction video at a time. Let me know in the comments what you think below and share this with somebody who needs it. And once again, if you are a parent, if you are a teacher, if you are a firefighter, if you have any type of influence over children around you, make sure you plant positive seeds. Because Charles Barkley said, I'm not a role model. But unfortunately, the minute you walk out your house, if you are a man of status or influence or a woman, you are a role model. So make sure you're leading children in the right direction. Why not? Just literally. I love you all. Have a super mega awesome day. And remember, never be too proud to pray. Always smile and be happy because blessings are always on the way.